They call me bonus, run it up. Show me respect like bitches you demo while I didn't really swim the double cup. I'm off the
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the Excessive Podcast. I'm Aiden. Joining me today is Biz.
What's good?
And John.
Hello.
We have a special guest joining us today, formerly known as BabyG. Please welcome Nikkei, the artist.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you guys?
Pretty well.
All right.
Good. I like that.
So, for the viewers that haven't listened to you yet or don't know who you are, what would you like to say to them?
Honestly, y'all missing the fuck out. But I'm glad y'all talking here today because, I'm just a girl full of energy, full of life, spreading love through the tunes. So, here we are, Nikkei the artist, in person.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice. Word. So you used to like we said at the beginning, you used to go by BabyG, and then you decided to change to Nikkei. What was the whole decision behind that?
So basically, like when people were calling me BabyG, it was just like a handle, like an Instagram handle that I had since like middle school. So you know when you're in school, everybody's just calling my Instagram name or whatever. But it never had like a meaning or anything to me. And Nikkei is like a part of my name. My full name is Olu Nikkei. So I just decided to go by my name. That's what most people call me, my mom, family. So it made it more personal for me.
Word. Have you noticed like are there still people calling you like BabyG still? And like
Yeah, but I feel like it's like a OG thing. Like, you know, they know about me since way back, so that's cool.
word.
So what's when it comes to like the name change, was there any like difficulties like trying to get people to call you Nikkei instead of BabyG? Like what was like the bigger struggles when you first changed your name?
Well, first, the biggest thing is getting people to pronounce the name right, because a lot of people want to call me Nike because of the way that it's spelled. So
Right.
Originally, that's one of the biggest things, and then like technical stuff with like changing it on platforms, on streaming platforms, and everything. Like right now, it still says BabyG the artist, for music, and it's been pending approval of a change for like the longest amount of time, but
Yeah.
it's still all good.
Got it.
Word. Yeah. Like we used to go by Excessive Productions like way before we were Excessive TV, and then it took us like it was like a good like 6 month period for us to change everything from Excessive Production over to Excessive TV.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like even when it came to
Struggle.
like logos and like new like format ideas, like that was the easy part. It was always the name change that was
it's
just
like
like
going on
fucking us up.
everything to try to find like the handles that aren't taken and stuff like that.
Like we still haven't even changed our email.
Yeah.
Like the internet is like, no, you can't change.
You made the decision. You gotta make peace with it.
Right, they make it impossible, but here we are. We did it.
Yeah. So when did you start making music, and what got you into making music?
I've been like singing and stuff like that since I was a kid. Like as young as second grade, I was like in talent shows and writing my own songs. But like I'd never been in a studio until maybe my senior year of high school. My grandfather, he makes reggae music.
Oh, very
So
cool.
like I remember so specifically, like I was watching Degrassi, which was one of my favorite shows, and it was like the season finale, and I could not watch it because he wanted me to come with him to the studio to record some song. So I went with him, and then I recorded some song that I wrote for school in there, and that was pretty fun. Like I really liked that, but I still didn't start recording myself or like go into the studio on my own until I went to college, and somebody found me on Instagram because I was posting like videos of myself singing and stuff like that still. They found me on Instagram and they were like, oh, you're really dope. When you come here, I want you to record with me. And we were recording in dorm rooms, and then just took off from there. That's when I released my first song. That was 2020.
Very cool. What would you say your music is mainly, or like what genres would you say your music is, for people that haven't listened to?
I would say I have like I really never know when people ask me this question because it's just like, I feel like I touch all genres and I plan to touch more genres as I go on. So it's like I somewhat fall into R&B and hip hop sometimes, but I could definitely like hop into an alternative bag or like even rock music sometimes. And so it just depends on my mood.
That's pretty cool.
So you performed at SOBs. How was that whole experience?
That was so fun. That was it was like overwhelmingly like, I was so grateful because it was just like, it took a lot of work to get there, and I feel like I manifested that performance because I was seeing a lot of local artists that I heard of perform there, and like I've always heard of SOB, so I'm like, the performers, I don't know, the performers back. And then one day, this guy, I don't even remember his name, and he was on live, and he was doing music reviews, and like I sent him my song for the review, and then he's talking about opportunities to get people to perform at SOBs. I'm like, okay, this is awesome, and I contacted him. You know, I paid my stuff, sold my tickets, and a lot of people came out for me. Like, my whole family came and everything. It was a really great experience. Like, the crowd was loving it. Everybody was loving it. It was really fun.
Nice.
Nice. I saw you perform at a Newark event. It was an artist showcase. I think that's when I first met you and got your contact.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of shows. I've seen it like through your socials and everything. Do you have like any type of preparation to get up onto stage, especially like something like as a venue as SOBs? It's like it's such a legendary thing. So like do you do like any like I don't know, like I think we asked Kill this question where it's like do you kind of like have like your own like ritual before you get on stage?
Well, I just try to make sure like the whole day I have that day set out for myself. Like I try to like only talk to people that I know are gonna be uplifting me. I don't want no problems because I get overwhelmed easily. Like I already know myself, so I try to just set up the day like a lot of self-care. Make sure I eat well. I drink a lot of. I say my prayer before I go on stage. Yeah, that's really it. I just try to stay like hyped for the whole thing, like the whole day until it's over.
Very nice. No, that's really dope.
So you dropped "Living Life" in December of this past year. Do you have any plans for 2023 in like the upcoming months?
Yes, for sure. I'm trying to like film a lot of videos, a lot more videos, visuals for people. Right now, next week, I'm having a listening party for Living Life, the EP. What else am I doing? I don't know if it's going to be finished this year, but I'm working on a self-titled project. Ooh. And it's going to be like my actual first full studio album. And I wanted to have like at least 20 songs on there. Damn. Old stuff, new stuff. But I just want it to be like a full thing that represents me and like my journey as an artist and how I feel and everything.
Would you say because you were just saying like you want to move into a lot of genres, are you going to be very experimental on this self-titled project where it's just like a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be everything like from slow stuff to like even like serious heavy metal rager music. Like I want it to be the full package because like I feel every single one of those really deeply. Like I can really resonate with R&B and I really resonate with like metal and like rock music and stuff. I feel like it's like awesome. Like all the different types of expressions. It's just like yeah.
I love it when artists like try all these new things. So
get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Which one is like the most fun to record or like make a song for? Like which genre?
Definitely like the rage stuff. I feel like I get a lot of energy out and I always have like the best like reactions from the crowds. Like because I'm like a very timid person. I'm very sweet when I talk to people and then they see me on sweet.
Got him in the mosh.
Yeah.
No, that's
when they're moshing. Oh, I love a good mosh.
But what's it called? Like, because it's definitely like when it comes to recording, like something with so much energy. Like I would assume you would have to be in like a certain mindset and a certain mood to really do that. Because I get what you mean, where it's like you can't like be like really down in the dumps one day and then like do like really happy like yeah. So it's like that's what when you said like I usually it really depends on the day like do you put yourself in a certain mindset to go and record or is it more of just like a today I feel like I want to scream loud as shit and that's what you kind of record off of?
It's different because sometimes it's like I write a lot more than I go in the studio and just record. I recently started doing that more. I just like, go to the studio and like I hear the beats that my producer or like either somebody else, another producer has sent me already, and then I just like put out what comes out of my brain in that moment. But other times like I have stuff that I've written and like in a canister and like I pick one of them based on how I feel today. Like, oh, I felt like really turning up today. So picking one of those turn up songs that I've written, and then I go to the stew with that. Or if I'm like kind of in my bag, I'll just go pick one of those bags. And I'm like, oh, bang.
Nice.
Word.
Got it.
So do you like mostly write your songs before you go to the studio, or do you freestyle?
Yeah, I mostly write my songs. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm very particular that way because more recently though, like shout out to CYB Kilo. Like, he went to the studio with me one day and he told me that he freestyles every single one of his songs, like all the time. Like, and I was just like, I've never done that. And we're in the studio together, about to record together, and I'm like, you can't out artist me. I'm gonna try to freestyle now. And then we were freestyling and it went really great. Like, I surprised myself and I've been freestyling more. Like, now with some of my artist friends, anytime we link up together and like it's a beat that gets thrown on, like, I might not be the first, but I'll hop in a freestyle. Like, it'll be getting better. Nice. But definitely writing is home for me.
Word. And do you have any like any inspirations like that you kind of go to when you're looking for new ideas, like musically wise?
Musically wise, I love Chief Keef. I love Jaden Smith. Yeah, Jaden Smith. Even though they're like total polar opposites.
I really fuck with Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I never got into him. I know you were really big on him.
He's got good wordplay.
Yes. Like, Jaden, like, they don't listen to Jaden,
like,
man.
No,
Jaden,
they don't. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. Like,
but shout out Jaden. We love you, boy.
Shout out
Jaden Smith. Jaden, if you're watching, man.
Jaden, Chief Keef. I really love Future.
Oh, Future,
okay,
nice. Yeah. No, I like Future a lot.
We're in top 3.
Yeah, and her, she's great. Like, R&B wise, like, I really love her cadence and her flow and things.
Well, you said you also like heavy metal. Is there any, or like you said you want to do like that heavy metal rage? Is there any like anyone in there?
I like Blink-182.
Okay. Nice.
What else do I like? Like, I like newer like artists right now. Like, it's an artist that's from Newark, Kratos. He's really hard. Like, he goes down. Like, who else? That is kind of like alternative, but it's another artist, Kurt Donovan. He kind of makes rock music too. I like that.
The next part that we're going to be doing is like more of our fun questions, get to go in your mind a little bit, but not in the artist side, but more of like your like the personal side. So we saw you dressed up as Marceline from Adventure Time for Halloween. Is that one of like your favorite cartoons or?
Yes, we love Marcy. Yeah.
I'm actually like mid watching it right now, like rewatching it. Like,
what episode?
I'm on the one where like Jake's kids kick him out of his house. It's like
that show is ahead of its time, man.
Yeah, dude, there's so much crazy shit that happens in there. Like, his kids like grow up to like 30 years old in like a week, and then like one of them's like, "You weren't around enough, Dad," and then he buys his house and then kicks him out. And he's like, "But you could pay the rent."
And they all have different powers and stuff too.
Yeah, they all got like superpowers, like they can fucking fly or go invisible or like fucking like shoot beams out of their heads. Like,
I'm rewatching right now. I'm watching the episode. I'm right at the part where he defeats the Lich.
Oh, okay. Word.
I remember watching it, and then it completely blanked out. I have like such a problem with like watching stuff, and then it completely blanks and goes out of my head. So I don't remember like.
Adventure Time's like top tier like cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, first couple seasons is like boring as fuck. They're just like, here are the characters, and then like season 3, they're like, oh no, there's actually a story. There's more.
There's a lot here.
Not
there's
what
a
you
lot
think.
here.
It's like they live in a post-apocalyptic world, and like they're like monsters, but they don't know that they're monsters.
Damn.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
And rediscovering himself as a human, like, it's the whole thing. Like,
yeah.
I might want to watch it again.
Yeah. Ice King is like 1,000 years old, but he doesn't remember
Ice King already looked at
his old life. Like, it's crazy.
Forgot
stories.
his entire whole thing, and Marceline's like, remember?
Yeah, he's like, Simon. And she's like, who the fuck's Simon?
My God.
He literally.
What are your top 3 movies?
Okay, Slumdog Millionaire. I like Home, and what's number 3? Jeez.
I'm even trying to think of
I have no
movies.
clue. Oh, The Cure for Wellness. I looked at.
The Cure for Wellness.
Which one's that?
Yeah,
What's
it's
that
like a psychological thriller. It's about this guy
Ooh.
that goes to this like wellness center because he thinks he's to go retrieve somebody that's supposed to be helping him in a business, but like they hold him hostage there, and like it's a whole thing. I don't want to spoil it. Great film.
If you like psychological thrillers, you should watch Midsummer.
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 Why does that sound familiar?
It's like really fucked. It's like I watched it once and then never wanted to watch it again because it's not even
I'm
like,
screaming.
but it's not even like there's like jump scares or like anything like that. It's just like really like fucked. Where it's like
I was just about to say, on a scale from 1 to 10, how fucked up is it?
I'd give it an 8. It's not horrible. It's just more of like it was just like unsettling. It's like it's weird. It's like this whole thing. I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's like Norway or some shit. But there's some like tribe out there that like have some weird ass rituals, and it just gets really weird as it goes because they're supposed to be like bringing
Like the
in
Green
like,
Inferno or something?
like the kinda, but it's like it ends
okay.
off really weird and really like what the hell just happened. So it's like I would recommend it. It's cool. I tried
Midsummer?
yeah, it's called Midsummer, but it's spelled like SOMMER or AR. Yeah,
I think I've seen like clips of it.
it's the flowers and the girl.
I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
really
little-
watch movies like that. Like
It's cool.
The last
Yeah,
one I
man.
watched that was like that was like it was either the Princeton or the Yale experiment where they like
No, I
they're
saw
like,
that.
yeah, 5 of you guys are cops and 5 of you are prisoners, and they just watch them, and they're like, you have
Oh.
unlimited
Oh,
power.
yeah, that's a real thing. They
And
do
they're
that
like,
in real
yeah, like that's so fucked. Like they
Yeah.
just started abusing each other,
Oh,
like
what
at
is
a
that
point,
called?
like all of them.
I forget what it was called.
I think it's the Princeton Project.
Isn't there like an experiment?
Yale
This-
Yale
What about the
experiment.
sleeping experiment? Whatever that
The
was.
what?
The
The
Russian
sleeping
sleeping
one?
cell experiment.
Oh yeah, where they just kept them sleep deprived.
Yeah, and then they went
Yeah.
crazy or whatever.
Yeah, that's like
There's some crazy
that's
shit
so-
in this
yeah.
world, man.
That's some crazy
I don't like watching
shit.
that stuff. It makes me real sad. I'm like, damn.
You like to be sad?
Like these people just their lives are fucking ruined, man. Like
yeah.
You know, like I learned about that when I was taking psychology courses and stuff, and I was just like, damn, like you give somebody some power.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just like,
Yeah.
hey man, do whatever you want. You're in charge. And he was like, I am in charge.
Okay, so now we're gonna move into a new section that we have. We're just gonna ask you a bunch of rapid fire questions like favorites.
This or that.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll just see what you answer with. So first one, favorite snack food.
Favorite snack? I love wheat thins.
Wheat Thins. Favorite car brand.
I like Acura's
Acura. Okay. And chocolate milk or strawberry milk.
chocolate.
Okay. Okay.
Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'.
Word. Favorite animal?
I like dolphins.
Dolphins. And then your favorite sport to watch.
Sports watch.
Sport to watch. I don't know why it says to watch like that. Favorite sport.
Oh.
Favorite sport.
I don't watch sports. We're gonna say WWE.
WWE.
Favorite non-alcoholic beverage.
Oh, I like green tea, Arizona, the ginseng and honey.
Okay. Favorite alcoholic beverage.
I'm a honey girl. Yes.
Okay. Yeti or hydro flask.
What?
A Yeti or a hydro flask.
Like,
Like,
everyone's got the
the
water
water
big
bottles.
water bottles.
None.
I'm gonna say a hydro flag.
That's cool. Okay. Favorite designer brand.
Like local. So shout out No Brainer and Slimmer Leader and Don't Fear.
Nice. Those are all pretty solid answers.
Solid answers.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, dolphins are
They're,
dope.
they're classic, man. They're
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
They got it going on.
What other animal do you know can do some flips and some tricks?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
And communicate through wavelengths.
And aren't they the second smartest mammal, excluding or like
After us.
after us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Crazy
nuts.
stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I like elephants.
Elephants are dope too.
So I like
they're
elephants.
dope.
Elephants are smart.
I like the
They're third.
babies. They look cute. They do. Because the big ones they look mean and aggressive, but then the little one they like run stupid.
Bro,
so it's
imagine
like
being charged by an adult elephant. Can you imagine that? Like I've seen videos of that. That looks scary as
Yeah,
hell.
when they snap, like
Yeah, and they charge at the tour buses and
Yeah,
stuff.
they
It's like, oh my god.
it's like there's nothing you could
Oh
do.
shit.
Yeah. Those
They're
are-
getting brutal.
yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I think that wraps up our episode for today. Would you like to say anything to the viewers before we take off?
Yeah. I just want to say everybody stream Living Life, the EP. And it was excellent to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, no
Thank you
problem.
for joining us. Yeah, make sure
Thanks
to
for
go
joining.
check out DK the artist. We're gonna have the links to her Instagram in the description.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Blow her up, you know?
Yes, be on the lookout for everything new.
comment, subscribe.
Like
all the normal stuff. Make sure you do it. So,
Yeah.
thank you guys for joining
Yes.
us, and thank you, Nikkei,
I'm
for
gonna be
joining us.
tapped in for sure. Thank you guys.
yeah, no
Of course.
problem.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Little break.
Five.